Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. In this video we're going to be taking a first look at the third battle pass to be coming to Road to Survival, as it is going to be coming to the game this coming Monday, giving us a week break from the last battle pass, diving straight in to the next. So we'll go over the intro. It just says, we've already seen your questions starting to pop up over in Discord, and we're happy to announce that Battle Pass 3 is just around the corner. The dates are as follows. It starts on the 12th of October, that is this coming Monday, at 12 PM Pacific time, and it ends on the 30th of November at 12 PM Pacific time. There is a change to the name, seemingly, of the Battle Pass coins to Royal coins, and those offers end on the 3rd of December, just a couple of days later, at 12 PM Pacific time. I think the Battle Pass was in the grey market for, I think, 5 to 7 days after the last set of missions, giving you time to hand in your coins for rewards if you so wished, so that's why those offers are going to be up for that much longer. It goes on to say we're also bringing in a few tweaks based on your feedback this season to hopefully make the experience more rewarding, easier to track, and more inclusive for all levels of play. Before we check all the rewards in store, let's have a quick look at the main updates you can expect in Battle Pass 3. Weekly and season challenges, so it does look like they're going to do away with... Originally they went away with daily challenges from the first Battle Pass. The second Battle Pass had just weekly, now they're going to add season challenges on top. There will be two types of Battle Pass 3 challenges. Weekly challenges will last for 1 week, while season challenges are meant to be tackled during the entire duration of the Battle Pass. Weekly challenges will include objective based on combat, tournament participation, and resource collection or use, while season-long objectives will consist of leveling up fighters and mods, crafting weapons, and login challenges. Now personally, I think the 2-week challenges were actually a really good introduction. I think the last Battle Pass was really good, so changing something that was already working great is kind of questionable to me. Adding the season challenges they could have done anyway. They could have taken away the login from the weeklies and just added them to the seasonals, but reducing the mission period from 2 weeks to 1 week seems like a backward step in my opinion. It then says there's going to be more inclusive challenges. We've heard your feedback that some of our previous challenges were not easy to complete for our newer players. For example, using armory tokens, which required a fully upgraded armory. We paid particular attention to our challenge objectives this season to make them more obtainable for all levels of play. Yeah, this was a big issue. It's also been a big issue in event participation as well. So armory tokens and the expenditure of armory tokens is generally not a good way to go. It then talks about the fact that they've changed the name of Battle Pass coins to Royal coins. We've heard the confusion in the community about the difference between Battle Pass coins and Battle Pass points in the past seasons. To be more clear, we have renamed Battle Pass coins to Royal coins in Season 3. In summary, you can collect Battle Pass points to finish tiers in the Battle Pass rewards missions just like you always could, and now you collect the Royal coins instead of the Battle Pass coins to spend in the Battle Pass shop. I think another simple change to actually make this work better would be just to change the colours of one of the things, because they're both kind of purple looking and people kind of just don't really differentiate between them. If one's like kind of, if it's very striking differences, it'll be kind of obvious. Yellow and purple seem to be the running theme of the colours in this, so maybe make one more yellow and, well, the Royal coins more yellow because coins, and then the Battle Pass points more purple. It finishes off by saying Royal coins will expire at the end of the event, so be sure to spend them all in the Battle Pass shop before the end. And it has said this previous seasons in the actual grey market itself. I have seen a couple of people say they didn't see this, and I think they said they got supply depot tokens like 1 for 1, which is obviously really, really bad, but this is a known thing, very much a known thing. These generally never will pass over from event to event, and these are separate events. And there is a new tier 30 weapon, and it says, we heard you loved our exclusive weapon last season, so we have another brand new exclusive 5-star weapon reward for the Battle Pass 3, Pamela's kitchen knife. Now, I'm not sure about this one because I'm pretty sure Pamela's kitchen knife has actually been in an event before, and it was in Wayland's Forge. It was in the crate itself. And here we have my choice box from the event, and as you can see, it says Pamela Milton's knife. And I have actually got access to this weapon on my test region, and it is this weapon right here. And so it's not exclusive, or at least, you know, not a unique weapon to the Battle Pass. It's also not very good if it is this weapon. I'd say this is a terrible weapon compared to last season. So I really do hope it's not this weapon, because it is kind of horrendous. Leech life, increased trait damage. This isn't really helping anybody, to be honest. Not a single character in the game will be boosted by this. It's just going to be like just a weapon in someone's hand. So hopefully it's not this weapon. We do have a little bit of a visual in the Battle Pass blog to just check out if it is the same sort of look, and we'll compare it to this afterwards. It does, of course, also announce that the characters that are going to be available in Season 3 of the Battle Pass are going to be S-Class Marcus as the main reward in the card slot that Negan was in, S-Class Nor in the sort of upgraded version where you can get 2 5-stars in the S-Class cards where Alpha was. Then we've got S-Class Tanya and S-Class Shane as the remaining characters after that. So actually, probably the best season when it comes to the character selection, and that's quite a statement because last season's I thought was really good. My only disappointment is with the release of Magna, they pretty much permanently eliminated a possibility of having another free-to-play leader. They did the same with Mercer when Axel was released, so Mercer and Jackie were potential free-to-play characters as they got into the daily crate, and now they're no longer viable leaders. There aren't too many defense team leaders that people can access right now. It's pretty much just Pete and Lao Po. You cannot get Aaron cards, and you cannot get access to Angel unless you have a gold brick crate available for you to claim right now, or you already have her on your roster. I think accessibility to defense team leaders that are actually viable is really important. And I would have liked to have seen maybe an Imani or a Javi come into this crate, probably instead of Marcus, just so people could actually get their hands on some cards there if they so wished. But otherwise, I'm really happy with the characters here. It does then go over the basics of what the Battle Pass is. If you want to pause it and read through it, you can, but it's going to work exactly like previous seasons, where you can get free-to-play rewards with the Battle Pass points, and if you unlock the premium rewards called the Royal Tier with the key, you get accessibility to the Royal Tier in every single like 1 to 40 of the tiers. The Battle Pass will last another 7 weeks, just like before as well. And it goes over the same walkthrough that it did last season in terms of how to get certain things, how many you can actually get. And it's going to be the same amount of points and the same amount of coins rewarded, and the event tracker as well in terms of just your mission progress and so on and so forth. There is a nice infographic which we're going to get to as well, but I'm going to just keep on scrolling down. But it does say that you can get 5-star ascendable versions of both Nor, Tanya and Shane, and then up to 6,000 of their cards as well. I'm assuming Nor's in the like more expensive slot, but we'll have to wait until they are in game to really, you know, confirm this. Now we do have the infographic for the Battle Pass here, and on the left hand side is all the free rewards, on the right hand side is the Royal Tier rewards if you buy the Battle Pass key. And I'm just going to scroll down. The most of the stuff on the right hand side is going to be coins, the Royal coins, and even though it says battle coins, they're still calling them battle coins in the infographic, which is a bit of a mistake. But they're Royal coins on the right hand side and mainly just gear crates. On the left hand side, you're going to get like stuff like mods, some S-Class choice crate like cards, and Herschel is a 6-star. You're going to get a couple of characters. There is another character coming up that was interesting because I'm guessing that Sean here is going to be a 6-star, but I would actually personally prefer to get him as a 5-star because I have him as a 6-star, but I would actually like to use him as a 5-star in 5-star arenas. I'm guessing there's no possibility of doing that, unfortunately. Maybe they'll offer like a museum trade-in or something if people beg enough to, you know, hand in their 6-star Sean for a 5-star Sean, because I think that would be definitely a much better reward for me personally. I would actually like that. We get Lance here at tier 16. I just want to see what's at tier 26. That's quite important. What character is going to be sitting there at tier 26? Last season we had Arav, Dayu, Guo, and Wang Fa as the S-Class ascendable 5-stars, and oh, they're not actually going to give it away. It just says S-Class 5-star. It is a picture of Dayu blacked out, just silhouette, but I don't think that's going to really represent anything. It's just to represent the characters being there. They're not going to give the game away yet, so we'll have to wait and see on what character is going to be at tier 26 for that, you know, that reward. We're going to scroll down to 30 now, and my fingers are so crossed right now. Please don't look the same. Please don't have a yellow handle. Please don't look the same as that knife that we just saw. Please. Oh, damn. It's exactly the same knife. Damn, it's so bad. I really hope they made a mistake here and they're going to swap this out. I'll swap to the knife back in game, and you'll see it looks exactly the same. It's got the yellow sort of markers on each of the end of the handle. The weapon is terrible. Please don't be this weapon. Please say this was a mistake, an oversight. Because this weapon is not very good at all. This is not the, you know, the draw of the Battle Pass tier 30, and I do think the infection weapon really was. I think you could put a really basic weapon in this spot and it'll be, you know, better. Even like Mia's pistol, which people have multiple of probably by now, is better than this, you know, because at least you can use it on like a multiple red attack team or something like that. I don't know, but don't put Mia's pistol in there either though. But this weapon is not very good, and it does look like it's going to be this one. Then it goes on to show all the bonus rewards, and like you did last season, you're just going to get mainly resources. You are going to get some cards, but it's going to be, you know, mainly resources from the armory, gear. There are no royal coins from tier 30 onwards. It's just up to tier 30 for the royal coins. The rest are bonuses, and that is going to be it again. For tier 40, we don't know what cards are going to be available as the S-class cards for the selection. Last time round, funnily enough, it did give you up to Jackie, which is, yeah, a bit disappointing. They did have Alpha in there though, and this time around they could potentially go that high again, where it's going up to like Noor, Shane, and who else was it? It was Tanya. So they could bounce the cards up to that level in this point of the crate as well. And that'll basically, I think it would include like the trader and stuff like that. So we'll have to wait and see once it's actually fully released. But that's Battle Pass 3, and honestly, kind of mixed feelings. I think the characters are great. It's the characters that you see on your screen right now. I think that the characters are definitely carrying this Battle Pass. We're gonna have to really see how the weekly and seasonal missions go, and I think that's a really weird change to make on something. Like I said, it was actually working perfectly fine before. I was giving, you know, massive compliments to Scopely in terms of allowing people to have good access to be able to complete the Battle Pass fully and make it worthwhile, make it worth actually picking up. My brother got to level 30 with like 2 weeks to go, and I said, look, if you buy the Battle Pass, you're going to get all the rewards before it, and basically you're going to be able to get bonus rewards as well. And he bought it. It's the first thing he's bought in a very, very long time, and I'm going to guarantee there's going to be other people that did exactly the same. If you're going to restrict accessibility to level 30, less people are going to want to buy it. It's going to have less value because less people are going to get to level 30 and go, hey, you know, I'm going to get all these rewards if I just buy it right now. So that is a bit of a disappointment. Hopefully that's not going to be the case. We'll have to see how the seasonal works, if the weeklies are hard to keep up on. I personally like the more relaxed gameplay of the 2 weeks missions. That's my opinion anyway. And that weapon, I really hope it, I mean, it is that weapon right now, but I do hope they change it out because it's not very good at all, and it definitely is not exclusive. But that's it in my video, guys. That's just me previewing the third Battle Pass. Do give me your thoughts on the Battle Pass yourself. Do you like the characters? What about that weapon? What 5-star ascendable do you want to see at level 26? Will you be purchasing the Battle Pass this time around? Do let me know down in the comments. That is the end of my video. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.